Today's discussion is going to be regarding warm to dim lighting. And what is warm to dim lighting? First of all, let's discuss the problem we're trying to solve. Oftentimes in modern day LED lighting, we have different, what they refer to as Kelvin or color temperature. So you have anywhere from like a incandescent style, old fashioned Edison type of light bulb that could be anywhere from, 2500 to 2700 Kelvin, meaning the color temperature being this warmer yellow, all the way on now up to 5,000 or 6,000 Kelvin, which is that very sterile blue light. So one thing I always show is clients is you have to show bad light before you can show good light. And nowadays, most times we're seeing in most homes or businesses, these really inexpensive plastic, cheap LED light fixtures that at most generally have a fixed color temperature, meaning they put 4,000 or 3,000 Kelvin throughout the entire home. Again, what is the problem? Now we have decorative pennants or sconces on the wall that have a different color temperature. Then we even potentially do under cabinet LED lighting that has yet another color temperature. So before you notice, we end up with these 3 or 4 different color temperatures in the same atmosphere, and it looks really, really cheaply done. This type of lighting, their best go at it is to be able to put a little dip switch on the back of it so you can change that color temperature. But we have a much, much superior option, which is a product by DMF Lighting that is what we call warm to dim. And we have 2 different styles. We have a round trim as well as a square trim. So here's some of the square trim options that literally this now can fit in the housing. This can be retrofitted in. This can also go in new construction. So we actually have the entire new construction housing that can be done with this. This also can literally be in a 4, 5, or 6 inch existing can. So if you have a round traditional old can that's in the ceiling, we can literally now take on and put this in place in a retrofit. So it can be retrofit. It can also be remodel can, they call it, or we can have the new construction can. The cool thing is it only really comes in 2 flavors. It comes in a downlight, and we also have the adjustable. This adjustable allows us to tip that light, so meaning this could be in the ceiling and literally tip it towards a piece of artwork. I love to do this in kitchens. We spend all this money on cabinetry, but then we highlight and light the floor, and we don't even light the face of the cabinets. Also, another thing is what we call the beam spread. So these inexpensive cheapy lights, you'll see it, all the light is being dispersed at 90 degrees and you're losing a lot of light, not even getting it down to the floor, especially in these tall, anywhere from 12, 14, 20 foot ceilings, where you look at the shadow on the ceiling and it's literally dispersed. The light is way, way up high in the room. The neat part about these and this product is you can simply change the optic. On the adjustable, it is as simple as screwing out the top. We can change that different optic, and we can take it anywhere from like a spot beam at 15 degrees, again, all the way up to that 40, 60, or 90 degree beam spread. Same thing goes also for the downlight. Simply press this up. This optic comes off very simply, and we can change the optic. So oftentimes for clients, I'll bring a few different optics with us. At the end, it's very inexpensive to change it out. So if we do have that one light that's above the stairs, we can now highlight it. That's 20 feet in there. We can really make sure that that light is reaching the surface and where it is desired. Warm to dim is exactly what it says. The more you dim it, the warmer the color temperature. So we could start off at a 3,000 Kelvin color temperature, and then as we dim it, we can dim it down to that desired 2,700, for example. And let's say those pennants in the room. So now the neat thing is just by adjusting the dimming, we can make that downlight match the pennants as well as match the tape lighting underneath the cabinetry. So this is where we end up really being able to utilize our technology within the product to be able to match those color temperatures in the room and really make it a uniform feel, as well as during a time that we're preparing food in the kitchen, I might want it to be much brighter than if we're having a relaxation scene and we're having a cocktail in the evening or entertaining, and we want to have a more warm ambiance to be able to be created from the lighting. And then we control that from the control side of the dimming with products such as our Control 4 dimming, as well as our incredible Vitria lighting control. Now we hit one button and we can create that whole scene by dimming these warm to dim light fixtures. So if you have any questions about warm to dim lighting or any lighting, please put it in the comments below. We do both down lighting, we do both accent lighting, as well as all the tape LED lighting. Please feel free to ask any comments about it, and we can help you with the lighting design as well as the most important piece of it, not only is the fixture, but also the ability to how do we control it in the environment. Jeff from Hive, follow me for more.